So yes, guys. So I think we are live. This is my first time going live, Facebook Live, guys. And we are going to do this kind of live campaign build every single week. So I hope you stay tuned with me, and I hope that you forgive me if I make any mistake. Like I told you, this is my first time going live in the whole Facebook. I never used Facebook Live before. So okay, let's begin, guys. My name is Praveen Duray. I'm from Dice University, and today we are going to build a Clickbank campaign for Instagram ads, guys. So definitely we'll be using Clickbank. Let me just make sure we are recording. Yes, we are recording. So we'll be using Clickbank to choose our offers. Then we'll be building a landing page using Landerizer, and then we'll be using Volume to actually track our campaign and everything. And finally, what we'll be doing is we'll be going Facebook to create our Instagram ads. So some people might not know this, but Facebook owns Instagram. So if you want to create Instagram ads, you need to go through Facebook as well. So the Instagram ads that will be being very specific today is on the Instagram story ads. So let's begin, guys. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to log in into Clickbank. For those who have not signed up into Clickbank, please get yourself signed up into Clickbank. It's pretty simple to sign up into Clickbank. There's no any filtrations or anything there. So once you have actually signed up into Clickbank, you have to go to the marketplace section. Once you are in the marketplace section, now you can actually choose an offer from all these niches over here, and then you can actually start building your offer. So regardless of whatever offers that you choose from this particular niche, let's go for cooking and wine, for example. So regardless of whatever niche that you choose, you can actually choose the sub niches for that as well. But the thing is, once we choose a particular niche or sub niche, the first thing that you need to do is you need to go to sort by results, and you need to sort it by gravity. Gravity simply means that how many people have actually purchased this item in the last 30 days. So what we will do is we will not choose any offer which has gravity less than 30. So this one has 20, so we will not be choosing any offers which has gravity less than 30. That's how we do it. And then once we choose an offer, let's go for this one. Okay, keto sweets. I'm a sweet lover, so let's go for this one. So what we will do is we'll check out the offer page, and we will check out the affiliate page. So what is this? The offer page is not there. Oops, something was wrong with Clickbank. Is it the offer page is not there? Let's see this offer is there or not. Yep. So this offer is actually here. So that offer has something wrong with the offer. So this was the affiliate page, and this is the offer page. So if you take a look at the offer page, what we'll be looking at the offer page is we want offer which has like this call to action button, a good call to action button. So offers without call to action buttons are very bad. So these are call to action buttons. So this is a great offer page. This looks pretty neat. They have a very high gravity as well. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to go to the resources page, and we need to find out if there is actually good resources for us to actually use it or not. So let me go to the affiliate. Okay, I think this is where we need to subscribe for my ID. So you can actually do a fake email here. Wait, there's no resources, is it? There should be resources. Yep. Yep, there's actually a resources page here which you can actually use, which is very useful later on if we want to build our particular landing page and our particular ads. So basically that's it. So make sure you choose an offer and everything. So once you choose this offer, right, particular offer, you need to go ahead and generate the hop link. So I think they told us how to generate the hop link previously, right? So it's very easy to generate your hop links. All you got to do is make sure you put your Clickbank ID, and then checkbox and generate hop link. So this would be your landing page hop link. So you have to copy this and keep it. We're going to use it later on. So we're going to copy this, and then let's just do a text document on a notepad, and then we're going to paste this here. All right, and then we're gonna go back to our affiliate resources page. So this is the one, right? So it's going to be by gravity. Something is really wrong with Clickbank today, I think. When I sort by gravity, it's supposed to be the one in the top. Yep, something is really wrong with Clickbank today. So that's one of the ways that you can actually opt in into the offers. Or what else you can do is you can hit the promote button here, and there'll be a pop-up, and you can generate hop links, and the same hop links will be there. You can either use this one or you can use this one, totally depending on you. So let's just copy this. I think I will be using this one today. Usually this is the common one used by everybody. So once you have done that, resources are there as well. Where was the resources was there as well. So offer is done. So once you choose your offer, the next thing for you to do is go ahead and build your landing page. Landing page is very important when it comes to Facebook, Instagram ads, and all this kind of stuff, because without landing page, mostly your ads will not get approved, and more worse that you will actually get banned. So this is actually Landerize. Landerize is a new landing page builder created specifically for affiliate marketers. So they do have a drag and drop templates, and you can build a landing page very fast. You're going to take a look at that all in a while. But then the most highlighted part about Landerize is that Landerize actually solves a huge problem faced by affiliate marketers, where the loading page the landing page actually loads very slow. If you're using ClickFunnels, Lead Page, Instapage, you will realize that your landing page actually loads very slow. And then what happens is that your click through rate will go down. Your click rate will increase because your ads is good, but then your click through rate will go down because your landing page is loading very slow. So this is a problem faced by a lot of affiliate marketers, because if your click-through rate goes down, that means that your conversion rate is going down as well. Colin actually created Landrise because he knows this problem and he created the solution for this problem, and that is Landrise, where you can actually create your landing page and opt in straight away your landing page into your Amazon S3, which makes your life very easy. So as you can see over here, there's actually a 14 days free trial for Landrise. When we are uploading this video in YouTube, the link will be in the description below. I'm not so sure how it will be in a live video. I never did a live video before. So yeah, there's a 14 days free trial. You can actually go ahead and opt in into the 14 days free trial as well. So once we've done that, we can actually log in into Landrise. So once you log in into Landrise, this is how Landrise will look like. So the first thing that I would highly suggest you to do is go to the getting started section. So when you go to the getting started section, there will be like introduction videos on how to use Landrise basic features, how to set up Amazon S3, how to actually connect your Amazon S3 with Landrise, how to connect to the Landrise support team, how to schedule the onboarding call, and all this kind of stuff, guys. So this step 2 and step 3 is actually a very important steps, because this is where you're going to create your Amazon S3 and connect your Amazon S3 with Landrise. And without this manual, it's actually very hard to do, but thank God there's actually a manual to do it step by step, so it makes your life much more easier. But let's say you're a person who don't like instruction videos, you can go to the support section over here, and then you can actually see everything which was in the instruction video is here as well. How to create your landing page step by step, but much more instructional. And then how to set up your Amazon S3 over here, you can actually check out this as well. How to generate free SSL certificate, how to configure S3 bucket, how to connect your Amazon S3 with your Landerize, and all these kind of stuff would be here as well. So you take a look at that. Make sure you set up your Amazon S3 and connect your domain to Landrise before you start building your landing page. That's very crucial. Once you have done that, it will take somewhere around 30 minutes. So once you have done that, you can actually go to this particular page and go to new landing page. So once you go to new landing page, there will be templates available for you. There are currently 20 templates. Don't worry about that, because Landrise is adding at least 4 brand new high converting templates every single week, and each of these template has been tested by Colin and his team themselves. I know this because I've also tested this. I'm also part of the team, and we have spent a lot of money testing this and optimize this landing page. And as you can see, each of every one of these are catered for different reasons. This is for sweepstakes, Nutra, gaming, FB compliance, adult, Quizlanders, FB compliance, Quizlanders, CBD, all this kind of stuff. So they are for different dating quiz, Crashbox. All these are for different particular reasons. So we are not going to use FB compliance this one, because particularly what we are doing is we are doing it in Instagram. So you can actually use a specific lander for this if you want to, or you can use any generic landers if you want to as well. So totally depending on you what you want. Okay. um let's just do this one, guys, for the sake of it. Let's just do this one. So you need to name your landing page. So what we're going to name our landing page is, we're going to go back to our offer, and then we're going to place this 20 days keto, 28 days keto, right? So this is what we're going to name our landing page. 28 days, 28 days keto. So once we've done this, then we can actually hit save, and then now we can actually start building a landing page. Okay, it's very easy to actually build landing page with Landrise, guys. Let me just show you. It's loading. Okay, it's loading very slowly. Is it because of my internet or something? I'm not so sure. So it's very easy to actually do something with Landrise. If you want to copy this whole thing, right, all you got to do is hit the brown button here, rename the title, and it's copied. So you can actually move this around if you want to, and then if you want to edit it, you can edit it. You make it bold if you want to, for example, italic, underlined. You can even embed your link over here by clicking the chain. You can change the color of the words, you can change the background of the words, for example. This is how you can actually do stuff. So if you don't want all that, you can just hit the trash button and delete the whole thing. So that's how it works with Landpress. So let's start to build our campaign, shall we? So we're gonna name, you're gonna change these titles for, so this landing page is totally based on your creativity, how you're gonna do it. But what, why I actually ask you to see this particular affiliate page is because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the details from here, and then we are going to use it in our landing page. So okay, let's take this one. It's a brand new ketogenic guide for anybody. Okay, so we can actually do this brand new ketogenic diet for anybody. Or then you can just copy who wants to lose weight and without spending hours, blah blah blah. Okay, okay, we're gonna copy this, we're gonna paste it here. All right, almost every single diet works temporarily. La, 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 la. So we're gonna make it a little bit spacing. So you can do all this spacing and all this if you want to. So totally depends on how you want. So we don't want it to be bold. We want to make it non-bold first. And then we're gonna space it, make it really nicely done, and then we're gonna non-bold it. Don't worry, guys, we're gonna teach you on how to embed your link as well. So let's do this. So it looks pretty neat, right? So we're gonna copy this and make sure it's, yep, it looks better like this. Almost every single diet works, blah blah blah. Okay. So what we can actually do, like I told you just now itself, every single, right, you can actually take this, you can actually embed your link, and you can copy your link just now from your Clickbank. You can actually paste it here, so it will be an embedded link you can see over here. And you can do the same for always just now. You can embed your link as well here, save it, so it will look like this. And you can even embed your link within the title itself, so you can actually embed the link here, save it. So what I would highly suggest you to do whenever you're writing a title, make sure that all the initial words is alphabetically high. What we call is caps locked, guys. Caps locked, easy to understand, caps locked, right? So everything is caps locked. You can see this is how we actually do it. So once we have done that, now we can actually change the image. So we can actually go ahead and find the images here, a nice image that we can actually use. This one is nice, but let's see whether we can actually save it or not. So we can save it, it's in PNG format. So let's see, we can save this one or not. We can't save this one. This one looks nice. Let's see if we can see anything else in the affiliate page or not. Okay. This one all is just norm. Oh, this looks nice. This looks nice. So we can actually save this. We can go back to our Landrise. We can just hit the pencil button, select the image, and we can browse the image. Whenever you're doing something with Landrise images, right, you can actually see there's actually a recommended size here. So this is actually the recommended size of this particular image. But what I would highly suggest you to do is just upload the image that you downloaded the way it is. So what was the image that we did? This one, right? what was the image again? Let me just save it again, guys. So this one, right? I think we can't do it in PNG if I'm not mistaken. Certain landing page only allows you to do. Oh, it does. It just took some time to load. So you can actually see this is how it looks. If you think it looks pretty neat, then you can actually leave it like that. But if you think you want to resize it, then you can actually go to Canva. Canva is actually a software built for people who have no designing background to design everything. So it's very easy, guys. Go to create design custom dimension, choose the dimension 360 times 190, right? So it's going to be 360 times 190. You're going to hit create design, and then you're going to go to uploads. You're going to upload your image here. Let's upload our image, and then you can actually resize the image here to make it look fitting for that. It's the correct size, right? Yep. To make it fitting for that, let's resize it. All right, resize it. Then you can actually change the background color if you want to. You can change the background color. It will automatically adjust to the background color, and then you can actually save it, and we can test both of it, how which one looks better. I think this one looks already better, right? So you can still browse, you can still go to your Canva, the one that you designed, and check out how it looks. So this is how it will look here. I think I prefer the first one, which is much more neater and nicer. So that's why I will always say, first put the image as it is first, and then you can actually change the image later on if you feel that the size is not good. But this is not the size that we wanted, right? Let me just hold on. Oh, it takes some time to load. I think that's it. Let's wait for it to load. Hopefully it loads really nicely. We can just save it. My internet is always cracky, guys. So yeah, it loads. It's just taking some nice time to load. So just put the initial size, and then we will see whether which fits better. That's how I will do it. So once you have done all this, make sure you hit save every time you do a step. It's very easy to lose track, and then something happens like your current breakdown or something, then the whole landing page is gone. So with Facebook, there will be usually 3 or 4 questions. So we are there's actually 4 questions here, so we're gonna just keep it 4 questions. So the usual Instagram format is only 3 questions, while the Facebook format is 4 questions, because people who are using Facebook, they have more time to spend. They will read your question more directly. But then it's totally up to you whether you want it to be 3 or 4. I would highly suggest it to be 3, but you can actually do 4. So totally depends on you. So the first question will always be a filtration question. So you are going to target your ads to a certain country, right? So the first question will always be a filtration question. So the filtration question should be something like, do you know anyone who work for an energy company? So this one we're gonna change it into the next question. So the first question, where are you from? Where are you from? So the first question would always be the first answer would always be the country that you're targeting. So let's say we're targeting United States, right, for example. So the first thing will always be the country that we are targeting, United States. The second country can be a random country. The third country can be a random country as well. So the country can be, let's say, United Kingdom. And the third one, you can either put others, or you can put a different country's name as well. So we're just going to do others. So save. So let's go to the second question. So the second question is, where do you live? So this is already the filtration question that we needed, right? So make sure you read the questions first. I screwed up, guys. So let's just change back the question filtration. So both are filtration questions. So you can see they did the same thing. So the first one would be the country that you're targeting. Second one would be any country, any country. Third one can be any country as well. So let's just rename the question one. So it's going to be, where are you from, right? So uh, let's do this. Are you currently interested in any diet? So are you interested in any diet? So it's like a filtration question, whether they are actually your audience. Yes, no, not sure. So it's actually a filtration question, whether the audience is actually interested in diets or not, because they are the ones who are going to purchase this, right? So first one, filtration. Second one, filtration. Third one would always be a guilty question, where you're going to make them feel a little bit guilty. So the part goes like filtration, guilty, and then you lock the deal. That's how we actually designed our templates, and that's how we do our landing page. So the third question, like I told you, it's going to be a guilty question, right? So guilty is going to be something like how much do you weigh? How much is your weight? How much is your weight currently? Currently, it's going to be in kilograms. So I'm going to put this, and I'm going to just put some numbers. Maybe it's going to be 60 kilos to 70 kilos. Second one would be 70 kilos to 80 kilos. Third one would be 80 kilos to 100 kilos. Fourth one would be more than 100 kilos. More than 100. So when somebody is reading this question, what they will see is, hey, how much do you weigh currently? I weigh more than 100 kilos. That means you are actually filtering the guilty from them. You're making them feel guilty, so that they will go to the next question. That's how third question always works. And the final question would be usually the question that locks the deal. So let's say, what type of diet have you actually performed? Okay, what type of diet have you performed before? You see, the first question was to make them feel guilty. The third question was to make them feel guilty, and the fourth question is like we asking, what type of diet have you performed before? We want to make them feel did all this but still not working. So that's the kind of approach that we are going to do. Like I told you, totally based on your creativity, how you want it, but this is how we do it. So the first answer would be, what type of diet have you performed before? So let's say we have performed common diets, normal diets, normal diet, extreme diet. I nothing so far. I don't even care. So this is where you are going to lock them. What type of diet have you performed before? I've performed normal diet only. I've performed extreme diet, but it's not working for me. I've did nothing so far, and I don't even care. So this is the question that will lock them, guys. So basically, you save this. These are the 4 questions that you'll be asking them. So the major reason of a landing page is to warm up the audience. So you have to warm them up so that they will actually go to the landing page they will go to the offer page later on, guys. So make sure you do this. So once you have done that, now we are going to edit this one over here. So we're going to make it copyright 2017 to 2020, the year we are. So when you're doing Facebook ads or Instagram ads, these 2 things are very, very important. If you're doing native ads, it's totally different, but if you're doing Facebook ads and Instagram ads, these 2 things are very, very important. The contact informations over here, the site informations here. This is like, this site is not part of Facebook, blah blah blah. This one is very important. That's why this Facebook template has this already been there, because we know how hard is it to get your ads approved, and we know how crazy Facebook can become sometimes. So we want this, and this is very easy, guys. So we don't have this right now, but what you can actually do is you can go to your page, you can go to your website or something like that. Definitely you have a website, right, since you already have a domain and everything. So you can just create a page and paste your just do a link for contact, privacy, terms and condition, disclaimer and all that, and just paste the link here. Just copy paste the link here. It's very crucial to do that. We are not doing this but we're just showing you, right? So it's very crucial to do that. Make sure you do it. So once you have done all that, save, and that's it, guys. You have successfully created your landing page so fast, so easily. So we can actually change the color. We can play with the color a little bit here, and then we can actually change the color, like something you wanted, something, for example, let's say we want something like a little bit, something like this, something greenish a little bit. So you can play around with this, guys. Totally depends on how you want to do it. So you can actually play around with this. You can change the window color, phone color, and all this kind of stuff. And that's it, guys. You have successfully created your landing page. So the final step here is go to the gear icon here. Make sure your name of your title, page title, is correct. If you don't know, you can check out with the offer page itself. Once you have done that, here's where you're going to paste your affiliate link. So we're going to copy our affiliate link. We're going to paste it here. We're going to hit save, and that's about it. All you got to do is hit publish and choose the domain that you have already connected to Landrise. This is why I told you just now itself, set up a domain for Landrise. So choose a domain that you want to set up with Landrise. Mostly you will only have one, but then if you have few, just choose one and hit publish, and nothing will happen at all, guys. That's it. I'm just lying, guys. You can actually see over here, successfully exported to Amazon S3. So you can actually go ahead and double check this within your Amazon S3. You can go back to your bucket, which you actually uploaded your domain, and you can check whether it's there or not. So 28, it's not there. I'm just lying, it's there. 28 keto. So you can actually see the index HTML is there. You can see when it was actually uploaded, and all this kind of stuff would be there. It's very easy for you to do that. So once everything is successful, that's it, guys. You have successfully finished completed step 2, which is creating your landing page. So let's move to step 3, but before that, let me just emphasize to you again, there's actually a free 14 days trial for Landrise that you can actually opt in into. I don't know where's the link. If it's in the YouTube, it's in the description below. It should be somewhere around here, guys. As well as if you are interested, there is actually a 45 days free native ads course given exclusively for the Dice University Forum members. So if you're already a Dice University Forum members, go ahead and grab this 45 days free native ads course. If you're not a Dice University Forum member, then all you got to do is just join Dice University Forum today and grab your 45 days free native ads course. So once we have done all that, we're going to step number 3, which is creating a tracker. So we'll be using volume. You can actually use rate track, binom, and everything depending on what you want, guys, but we are going through a walkthrough of volume. So let me just do this, guys. So the first thing that you need to do is always go and create the traffic source and affiliate network, but you only have to do this once. Keep that in mind. Like affiliate network, for example, right? So you only have to create an affiliate network once. We have already created Facebook before, so we're not going to create again. But if you want to create, it's pretty simple. Just create new affiliate network, then just choose Clickbank, for example. Just press next and just press save. That's it. It's very easy to do affiliate network. Same goes to traffic source. We have already created Facebook, so we're not going to create. But if you want to create new traffic source, same thing. Go to Facebook integration, next, save it. That's it, guys. Simple as that. And also you need to put a pixel here, which you can take from Facebook. Once we have done that, you can actually go to creating your tracking for your campaign. So this is where you're going to follow the order that we explained earlier in this video. So what was the order? First we went and choose our offer, then we went and build our landing page, then we build our tracker, and then we build our campaign, right? So we need to follow this order. So to do this order, you need to first create an offer. So it's very easy to create an offer. Let me just teach you how to do it. Go to offer, go to new offer, and then name the workspace, name the affiliate network you are engaged with. So you're going to go to Clickbank. So if you are targeting a specific country, we're going to put a country tag here. So let's say we are targeting United States. So we're going to put country tag here, and then we're going to name our our campaign keto diet. So here is where we're gonna paste our affiliate link, guys. So we're gonna go back to our affiliate link here. We're gonna copy, we're gonna paste it, but not only that, guys, you're gonna copy this one over here. Make sure you copy this token over here, and then you put an and symbol and paste it here. You can actually see these are the tokens, none of them are activated, but when you paste the token here, it's already activated, and that means everything would be tracked automatically. So once you have done that, you have hit save and you have successfully created an offer. So the next step is go and create your landers, because we create a landing page, right? This can get a little bit complicated, but just follow step by step and you will be safe, guys. So hit lander, press new lander. So you're gonna go public, gonna name country, it's gonna be United States of America, it's gonna be 28 keto diet. And then here is where you're going to follow me exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to do https double dot stroke stroke. This is compulsory for whatsoever, regardless of what domain you use. This is very compulsory. So once you have done that, now you go back to your bucket, and this is where you're going to copy this one from your bucket, and then you're gonna paste it here. Just make sure there's no stroke for this one over here, and then you're gonna put .com, then you're gonna do slash, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to the folder that we are. So you're gonna copy this one, and then we're going to paste it here. So this one you can either choose to put a dot or a dash or not, totally depends on you. And finally we're going to do index.html. So this will not change for any domain. This will not change for any domain. Only these two things will change. The domain itself and the folder name. That's the only two things that will change. Nothing else will change. These two will remain the same, because your particular landing page is actually in the index.html format within this particular folder. That's why we need to let volume know this as well. So once you have done that, hit save, and basically you're done with the lander. So the final step is for you to go ahead and create a campaign. So you're gonna go campaign, we're gonna create new campaign, we're gonna go advanced. You're not simple people, guys, we are doing advanced work here. So you're gonna select workspace, you're gonna select private, so we're gonna select traffic source, we're gonna select Facebook. So Facebook testing 1 2 3 global, we're gonna do United States of America, we're gonna name it as keto diet. So you're gonna copy this. So okay, let me just tell you something here. So the cost model, usually it will either be non-track, or certain traffic source has its automated cost model. So if it's not tracked, I will leave it to not track. If it's auto, I'll leave it to auto. So depending on what is the standard of this particular traffic source. But if you want to put the cost model manually, you can do it manually as well. There's no harm in that. You can actually do this manually. So once you have done that, you hit next, and here is where the complicated part gets. No, I'm just lying this. It's not complicated at all. It's very easy to do. I'm going to show you. The only thing that you're going to change is things that have redirect in their name, and you're going to change them into double meta refresh. For example, this one has no redirect. This one has default redirect mode. Change into double meta refresh. No redirect, no redirect, no redirect, no redirect, no redirect. Redirect mode, change into double meta refresh. No redirect, no redirect. That's it, guys. Once you have done that, just name the path, and then select your lander. So you're gonna do United States and select your offer, which we have created previously as well, and then hit save. That's it, guys. You have successfully created your campaign. So we're gonna use this particular URL later on, and we're gonna paste it into our Facebook ad. So that's step 3 done. So we're gonna go to step 4. So for step 4, we need to go into Facebook business account. So I will be going to my Facebook business account here. So this is my Facebook Business Manager. It will take some time to actually, can you guys see this? Let me just reconfirm whether you guys can see this or not. I hope you guys can see this. Yep, you guys can see this. That's marvelous. Okay, let's go. So this is a business account that you need to do. There's few steps, registration and all these kind of steps. So once you have done all that, you need to activate your pixel for your account. You need to go to Events Manager, and then you need to go to setting up your pixel. Let me just set up my pixel first. I'm just going to show you guys how to do it. It's very simple to do it. So it's loading so slow. Sorry guys, sorry, my bad. It's not events manager, it's business manager, business settings. My bad, sorry, it's business settings. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to, where is it, pixel, data sources, pixel, and then you're going to add a pixel if you do not have pixel. So you can actually add a pixel, name a pixel, check your website for the pixel, and just hit the pixel for you if you want to. Actually, it is in events manager. Facebook keep updating stuff, guys. It makes me really, oh yeah, it should be in events manager. Sorry, my bad. So once you go events manager, you can actually create your pixels. And once you have actually created your pixel, now a pixel is actually active. Now we can do different stuffs, guys. So let's start doing an ad, guys. So to do an ad, you need to go to, not used to this one yet. So you're gonna need to go to ads manager, and then once you are in ads manager, you got to go ahead and create a new ad. So once you create a new ad, now we can start building our Facebook ads. It might be a little bit complicated because I'm using two screens, but I hope you guys can catch up with it. It's loading pretty slow, but before that, let me just remind you again, there's actually a 14 days free trial for Landrise available. If you're watching this in YouTube, then the link is in the description below. If you're watching this in Facebook, the link should be somewhere here. And also, there is also a free 45 days native ads course given exclusively for Dice University for members. So if you are one of them, then you can actually start again. Sorry. So you can actually go ahead and opt in into this particular 14 days free native ads course. If you're not a Dice University for members, then all you got to do is just join Dice University today, and then get your particular free native ads course. So the first thing is we need to choose our campaign. So our campaign is going to be traffic. It's not going to be engagement or anything because we're leading them to a landing page. So it's going to be traffic, and then we're going to name our campaign. So campaign is going to be like, for example, let's say 28 keto diet. And then you're gonna okay, this is very important point. So campaign budget optimization. This feature isn't there last year. It was there, but not a lot of people are using it. But I think this year it became more strict, so it's very easy, guys. Last time your budget would be set on your ad set level, but now it will actually be set on your campaign level. So it's a kind of good thing if you know how to use it. So we're going to on it, and then we're going to set a daily budget, or you're going to set a lifetime budget. Totally depends on you. And then you're going to set up an account first. The first time you need to set up an account, add account. So choose the country, choose the currency, choose the time zone, and all that. So once that, you can actually start creating your ad set. So how I will target is usually one, I will go broad, one more I will go specific. So it's that easy how I will create. So one will be interest targeting, one more will not be interest targeting. So if it's not interest targeting, it's just going to be very random. I'm going to walk through you that. So let's name our ad set first. It's going to be 28 keto. Let's say 28 keto. It's going to be interest targeting. Let's say, for example. So when you're using Facebook, right, certain offers that you choose within Clickbank itself, some of them will have these affiliate resources where you can actually, I don't know whether this one has or not, whether you can actually check out, let me just check this one, whether you can actually go ahead and see their what type of demographics are they targeting. So you can actually message to this guy, email to him, and asking him as well, what is the mostly working demographics, what's the interest targeting. They will usually tell you. There's a lot of offers in Facebook, in Clickbank, that actually provides this upfront, but some you need to just ask it. So it's do ask that, right? That's very important. So once you have done that, traffic, gonna do website, dynamic creative, no offers, no audience. If you have previously your audience that you have already collected from your pixel or from an ad, then you do a lookalike audience. If not, then you can just leave it. So location, we're going to change it into United States. So this will be the same for both interest or broad. It will be the United States. Then you're gonna cancel Malaysia. So age, totally depending on how you want to target. Like I told you, make sure you ask them the demographic first. They will tell you exactly what is the age the people wants it. Mostly women's, talking about diets. So this is where you are going to do your interest targeting. So if you have a broad one, like I told you, you're going to create two, right? One is broad, one is non-broad. So if you're creating a broad one, this one just leave it empty. But if you're not creating a broad one, then you have to do interest targeting. So you can actually do targeting like healthy diet, for example. And then in the healthy diet, you can actually find a suggestion for the healthy diet. People who like healthy diet, they like what else? They like diet food. They like organic foods. They like uh, natural products, so they like stuffs like that. So you can actually target them according to this, all this interest targeting, guys. So this is what we call as interest targeting. So either you do we will do broad, one without interest and one with interest, and then we'll optimize using the data that we actually get from volume. So once we have done all that, now we're going to do placement. So placement is going to be manual placement, not automatically, because we are only going to do Instagram story ads. So you're going to cancel all this. We only want Instagram. I know Instagram feeds, guys. It's only going to be Instagram story ads. So that's it. Only story ads, which is good. And they're going to scroll down. This is where optimize for ad delivery. You're going to do landing page view, because we're leading them to a landing page. So we are not leading them to a link click or anything. Landing page view. You can actually schedule your campaign when you want it to start, when you want it to end. Totally depends on you. And then once you have done all that, you can actually hit continue and go and create your ads. So what I would highly suggest you to do is create one ads, then you can actually duplicate your ads. When you already created your campaign is going there already, then you can actually duplicate your ads and duplicate your ad set as well. That's how I will usually do it. So the first ad is you're gonna do, just name the ad accordingly, guys. So let's say we're gonna do keto diet one. This is the first ad. So next thing that I forgot to mention earlier was that you need to have a Facebook page to do an ad. So we do have Facebook page, but what I would highly suggest you to do, if you're running a specific niche offer in Clickbank, for example, you're running this one, right? Keto resources diet. So it's more about diet and fitness and all these guys. So just do a normal page for that. Oops, just do a timed out, guys. I was timed out, so don't worry about that. So just do a normal page for it, like a diet page. So depending on your niche that you're creating, just do particular thing for that. So like this is going to be calligraphy. It's not going to be very suitable, because this is going to be visible in your ads, right? So it's not suitable for a dieting campaign or a weight loss campaign. So make sure you put something very relatable, guys. That's what I will say. And then you're going to go single image videos. And then now what you're going to do is we're going to add media. So before we add media, what we're going to do is we're going to utilize Canva. So we're going to go back to Canva. So here we're going to press Instagram story. So they will have the proper dimension for an Instagram story. Now we want to create an ad for Instagram story. So how easy it is to create an ad. So let's say we have an image, right? So this is the image we used in our landing page already. So let's go Google and search for a nice image. Let's go to 28 keto diet plan. So we're gonna go image. So we're gonna do keto diet plan. Let's take a look at something which is very nice. So this is good. This is something good if you're targeting male. This is actually a very good ad. So you can do this. Let's just say, okay. We if we can, we don't want all these words, because we want to do our own words. So one more. We can do something like weight loss keto. Yep, things like this, this will work a lot. She's very beautiful. And remember that sex always sells. So we're gonna use this one. Okay, let's use this one, right, Christina. So we're gonna go Canva. So we're gonna go, oops, not this one. We're gonna do this one. So we're gonna go upload. We're gonna upload our image that we just saved, which is Christina. So I'm gonna show you how it usually will do in Instagram ads. So we're gonna resize it. I hope we can actually resize it nicely. So we're gonna resize it so that it doesn't screw up anything. So don't worry if there's actually a lot of space there. We can actually do something about that. I'm gonna show you what we can actually do. So change the background first. So let's change the background to blue. Or let's change the background into black. Pretty neat, right? So we're gonna do some text here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some text here. We're gonna put swipe up to know more. Okay, we're gonna change the color into white. Swipe up to know more. So it's going to be something like this, and then we're gonna go and find for a swipe up image. I do have a swipe up image. We're just gonna show the swipe up. So I'm just gonna show you guys that image here. So swipe up, something like this, which is royalty. My God. So find something free. This one works a lot. I always use this one over here. So you're gonna save this image, and then we're gonna go Canva. We're gonna upload this image. Oh my God, I don't know which one I say. This one. So I hope, I really didn't want it to be like this. I wanted it to be PNG. So you can scroll this a little bit, but it looks nice, right? It still looks nice, so there's no worry. So you can do this, swipe up to know more, or you can change the call to action button, because with Instagram ads it's all about swiping up, right? So swipe up to know more, or you can swipe up to learn more, uh, or swipe up to learn more, for example. Oops, learn more, for example. Swipe up now. So it totally depends on how you want to place the call to action button. And another text, you're gonna copy this one, paste it here, and this one we're gonna talk about guilty again. Want to lose weight, like, just gonna name this girl Claire. Let's just name this girl Claire. Want to lose weight like Claire. Want to lose weight like Claire? Swipe up to learn more. If you can actually find a PNG, this one without a background, that would be much more nicer. I think I had it, but I didn't do Instagram ad for quite some time, so that's why I'm losing some touch here. So you're gonna download this as PNG, and that's it. You're gonna do like a 5 or 6 copies of this, something like this, with different images and everything. We're not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna show you this is how you do it. Make sure the image is there, the call to action button is there. That's very important. If you don't have this one also, it's okay. If you don't have, sorry, my bad. So if you don't have this one also, it's okay, but then call to action button, which is this one, is very important, because if not, people will just swipe and they will not say, they will not do anything. So you need to give them an action to do. So once we have done that, we can go back to our ads manager. Now we can add a media. So you're going to add image. So you're going to upload image. You're going to go downloads. It's gonna look pretty neat, guys. Don't worry about that, because Canva have already resized it really nicely. So it's going to be really neat. That's how it's gonna be. So it's going to be swipe up, learn more. So here I told you, right, your page is going to be there. So make sure you put your page there. It's very important. So once we have done all that, now we're going to put our ads. So this totally depending on creativity as well. So what I will usually do is I will utilize the affiliate page. So So let's see if we can actually see this. Okay, let's see if you can see something from the affiliate page or the landing page. I think this one looks pretty neat, right? So what made the difference? Yep, this one looks pretty neat. So what makes the difference? So this ad is like sorry, oh, it's going to be hectic switching screens. So what made difference? So display links with Instagram, there will not be any big words, so no need to worry about all these guys. So display link, what we will usually do is www, we will just copy the offer page. That's what we will do with display usually, so that it will look really realistic. Since with Instagram you're not going to read a lot, so there's no need for you to actually go ahead and put so many words, no point. So what we need to do is we need to change this call to action button. So sign up now, watch more, subscribe, see menu, learn more, apply now, and all this kind of stuff, guys. So you can even put no button, so totally depending on you how you want it to do. So we want it to be uh learn more. Learn more is good. So learn more, so people will look at this ad and people will swipe. So you can do different ads, different images. You can add the images here, and a lot of stuff you can actually do here. So here is the final part. But before we go to that, let me just tell you, nothing much you want to do. The only thing that you need to do right now, there's only one error, which is this one. We not should paste this. So the final thing that you need to do is you need to go to your volume, your URL. So you need to copy your URL, and then what you're going to do is you're going to paste your URL with your here. That's what you're going to do. So you're going to paste it here, and then once you paste, I'm really scared with Facebook nowadays. When I paste it right, even without me clicking, sometimes it actually minus my money. So I'm not going to click it right now, but that's what you're going to do. You're going to paste it here, and then you're going to hit confirm. And what Facebook is going to do is Facebook is going to take its time to review your ads, and once it actually review ads, there's no actually approximate time when it will, how long it will take to actually review your ads. So once it reviews your ad, you can actually duplicate your ad set. You can actually duplicate your ads, and that's why you actually do it. So usually you duplicate your ad set, then you just change the interest, you remove the interest, and you make it a broad targeting. That's it, guys. So you have two ad sets to test, then you'll have volume data from volume, run it for 3 days, see whether it's working or not, then you optimize. If not, you kill the campaign. So that's how about it, guys. So that's how you go ahead and build a live campaign with Instagram using Clickbank offer, guys. So pretty simple, right? So I really hope that you learned a lot from this video. I really hope that this live video did not suck. This first time doing live video. Actually, Colin asked me to press watch party, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe later on I'll actually do all this watch party, and then I'll actually set up comments so that I can see your comments as well. So sorry about that, guys, but next time it will be great. Don't worry about that. Okay, before we go, I just want to tell you guys that keep supporting us, guys. If you are watching our videos in YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, the red button, the like button for the videos, as well as the bell notification, so that you can keep seeing our videos constantly and we can keep creating good content for you. And also there's actually a 14 days free trial with Landerize. If you're watching it in YouTube, the link should be in the description below. If you're watching this in Facebook, the link should be somewhere around here, I'm not so sure. And then there's also a free 45 days native ads course available for you exclusively only if you're a Dice University Forum member. Don't worry, guys. If you're a Dice University Forum, existing Dice University Forum member, claim that 45 days free native ads course. If you are not a Dice University Forum member, so you can still join the Dice University today and claim your free 45 days free native ads course. So that's about it from today from me, guys. So I'll be seeing you in the next one. We'll be doing live every single week, guys. So hope you enjoy. If you have any comment, just leave it there. I'll try to improve it next time. So I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye, tata, till then.